big differences is our veterans, it's a bigger group. We take 400 people on the trip. And we do it once a year. It's always a Sunday to Wednesday before Memorial Day. Right now for veterans 1966 and earlier, we're getting into the Vietnam era, but we're the only ones that do this, so we have a backlog of several hundred. And but one of the really unique things that we learned over the years of doing the trip, on the flight, everyone is kind of geographically from Northeast Illinois and Northwest Indiana. On the Vets Roll trip, as I was telling some of these gentlemen, the vet from Huntley could be riding on, say, bus number 9 next to a guy from Los Angeles and somebody from Minnesota and somebody from Florida. And they're all strangers on Sunday morning when we leave. And by Sunday night, they're all brothers. They realize they've been apart for 50, 60, 70 years, and those stories start to flow. And they have 4 days on those buses, 3 meals a day. We stay in hotels, so you can sit in the hotel lobby and make up stories and everything. And it's just magic. It's absolutely magic. And I guess to hammer that point home, every year in September we have a reunion in Beloit. It's a 4-hour picnic at the Eclipse Center in September. And this year we had over 800 people came for a 4-hour picnic. So it just means the world to these vets, like you do to us. And what I would like to do, and obviously, you know, we're in here because the weather didn't cooperate today, but we have a flag we wanted to present here. And Peter, is Vasquez or Vasquez? Vasquez? Peter Vasquez is, let's see, you would be, you served in 44, so you must be about 92 years old now? Close.
I'm old yet.
Well, Peter was a paratrooper in the 11th Airborne in the Philippines. My father served in the Philippines in the Navy. And he's also in the Marshall Islands. See, you've been an honor flight recipient too, so you know what a special program that is, and we're great friends with the honor flight folks. Actually, the founder of Honor Flight has been one of our guest speakers on our trip. So, and with that, I just want to thank you personally for your service to the nation, all of you veterans, because we couldn't do what we do today if it wasn't for the American veteran. And another special cause of mine is the Rosie the Riveters. And I bet you these young ladies don't have a clue what a Rosie the Riveter is. My mother is still living. She'll be 93 next month. She's a Rosie the Riveter. And back in the 40s, it changed. We would not have won World War II had it not been for the women on the civilian side of the war effort that went into the factories and changed the workforce and the world forever. And they saved freedom. And along with their World War II brothers, they were allowed to deploy them around the world. We were victorious in World War II. And today, to this day, we do what we do because of those efforts. And on behalf of Vets Roll and our friends with Culver's, we'd like to have Ed present the flag to his Army brother here, Peter Vasquez.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. I personally won't be here next Sunday. We'll be doing this program, weather willing, at 2 o'clock, just like it was laid out for today. The Beloit Culver's is doing a similar program, and I'll be up there. And then there's another big fundraiser in Lake Geneva for us, so I won't be here next Sunday. But I just want to thank everybody. Thank Richard and Mark and Culver's. There's a total of 31 Culver's right now in the area. You'll see our flags out. And every one of them from today through next Sunday has chosen one day of that week that they're donating 11% of their gross sales for the entire day back to support Vets Roll.
Oh, wow.
Last year, that 11% ended up being over $25,000 that they donated back to us. So we couldn't do it. As this nice lady was just asking, Vets Roll is 100% voluntary, no tax dollars. Every dollar we raise comes from fundraisers, private sectors, and donors. And we have to raise $400,000 to do this trip for 4 days. And we've been able to do it every single year now since 2010 because of people like Culver's that believe in what we do. So thank you all. God bless our vets.
And our last quote for Mr. Peters Vasquez. On the label, it states that it was given to you in Huntley on today's date. Mitch Novi and Donna Waller are two people that created this book for you. Unfortunately, they can't be here today. Just in passing, Gazebo Valor Quilters is a volunteer organization. We are all funded by private donations, and we've been working at this for almost 9 years now, and we are proud to say that we've created over 1,800, probably close to 1,900 quilts to the community. It's an amazing work effort to get them all out. We are proud to do it. Wrap you up. We're gonna wrap you up.
Keep you warm.
Take the flag.
And everything, of course, is red, white, and blue, and made in America.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Everybody. Thank you. All the veterans, different wars, different times. Thank you.
And thank you, Richard, for hosting this.
Our pleasure.
Amazing
Such an
job.
awesome group. Everyone is.
You did a good job, Richard.
Thank you,
And
Peter.
if everyone could join us in God Bless America. God bless Thank you. Kathy, can you, unless you want to wear it?